Hi, welcome to Shay's Readies. Today is the 26th of March, Thursday. Sorry. So yeah, if you were here last week, I did actually come down with like a bit of a cough. So if I start coughing in the middle of this, I am really, really sorry. It's not on purpose. Last week we did go to Park Dean, and oh my god, I spent so much money in Park Dean. I didn't realize how much money it would actually cost. Because we did bingo Friday night, we did bingo Saturday and Sunday night. Bingo is like £19 and change for a full book. If you want a half book, it's £9 and something. So we did that. Yeah, we did that, and then we played extra bingo on Sunday afternoon, which was £9. Um, so yeah, and then we did like some of the activities. So we did what's that thing called? Golf. We did some golf, and then we did the double carts, which was £14 a cart. Double golf, I think golf was like £6 a person. So we did that on Sunday. And on Saturday, we went to Durdledore and Lower Wolf Cove. And the flipping car park, like, I was watching a video by Walk With Me Tim, and he went to like Durdledore, or as he would call it, Durdler Door or whatever. But anyway, he went to Durdledore. He said, yeah, the car park cost £5. This was 2 years ago. The car park, if you're there from anything from more than an hour to 4 hours, is £12.40. Like, what the hell? That is just ridiculous. So I can't believe it's that much money. So we did that. Anyway, we went to the Tank Museum. I paid £19 and change. And luckily, if you go to the Tank Museum around Dorset, because that's where we stayed at Park Dean Sanford. If you go to the Tank Museum, and if you're somebody who's into tanks, or you know somebody who's into like tanks and the army and the armed forces, if you buy a ticket for £19 and change, you get a 1 year's membership basically. So you can come back at any point in time in a year's time. So, like I said, my husband's in like armed forces, so he got in for free. So we didn't have to pay for him. But me, we can go back at any point in time. So we might go back to the Tank Museum. For us, the Tank Museum is about an hour from where we live, an hour and 15 minutes from where we live. So it's not too bad. Because like I told you, I live on like military housing. But we had a really good weekend in Park Dean, and if you're looking for like a cheap weekend away, I would recommend it. So, like I said, we spent so much money at Park Dean. I've only got money left um, from petrol because I didn't really drive this week, and I went to work yesterday, and I had enough petrol to get me to work and back yesterday. And today I'm working this afternoon, and I have enough money, enough petrol to get me to work, and then I'll just buy petrol on the way home. From Esso, as per normal, no BP, because Esso petrol seems to last a bit longer. So that's what I'm gonna do. What else? Oh, I won £5 actually. I won a fiver in the 10p machines, and my husband won £15. So yeah. So anyway, we're gonna get into the budget for the week. I cannot tell you what I did and did not spend last week. We're just gonna have to make it up, and then we'll set up for next month as well. Okay, so everything here was paid. It was all paid. Car parking was £6.15. Personal, the difference is zero. Miscellaneous, no. I think personal, I didn't spend anything because I know I have. Let me just have a look. So, like I was saying to you, personal, I still have £10, and then in petrol, I still have £40. So, everything else I spent money on because last week I bought tampons and this and that. Sugar, drop my purse on the floor. Pick it up in a minute. So yeah, personal, I didn't spend anything, so it's £10. Miscellaneous, I spent everything. Groceries, I spent the full 60 because I don't have anything left. Petrol, I didn't spend anything, so I still got £40. Health, I spent £10. And on my anniversary, that money is already gone because I just spent it. So the difference is 0 and whatever. Like I said, there's no point of me trying to work out what I spent because it just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. Right. So today's the 26th. So on the 26th, I spent, and it's week 4 this week. I received. My pay was £526 and 66p. So I did miscellaneous. So we have WageStream where I work, and what WageStream is that you can basically take an advance of your pay before you get paid, and that comes with a fee of £1.95, I think it is. So I wage streamed £25 only because I did my budget yesterday. I withdrew the money yesterday because now that I'm with WageStream, I get paid a day early. So, and I'm not with Monzo, by the way. I'm with NatWest. And I wage streamed 20. I took the money out yesterday and then I remembered, oh, sugar, I have to pay Monzo and I haven't paid Monzo. So I wage streamed myself £25. And then I had £3 sitting in another one of my bank accounts. So I added £3 just so that I have enough to cover me for car parking. So £25 plus the £3 is £28. This is 603.57 for last week. So for this week, I've got 526.66 plus 28, 554.66. That leaves me with. So that's how much we get paid. All right. I'm going to put this in here. So it's week 4. I always take it out so that you guys can see. So week 4, 554.66. 554.56. Why do I feel like I'm going crazy? 554.66. No, 554. Oh God. 66, not 56. Because I knew something was wrong. But anyway, okay. So for my bills, we have Very. Oh, so many things to pay off for Very. So for Very, we've got $3.99 plus 89. $3.99 plus 89.74 is 93.73. And that is due today on the 26th of the 3rd, and I've paid that already. 118, 129.40. And that is due on the 1st of April, and I've paid that already. British Gas, the blasted teeth in British Gas, 58.91, and that is due on the 30th of the 3rd. That hasn't been paid yet. RCN, 16.82. I pay 16.82 first and the fourth. I pay 16.82 to the RCM, Royal College of Nursing, and at the end of the day, yeah, I don't know what I pay for because, to be perfectly honest, they're supposed to be fighting for us to get better pay as nurses, and up to now they still haven't done it. So I don't know what the hell's going on. But anyway, cool. Car tax. I'm still paying for a car tax for my car, even though it's kind of not being driven. I'm still gonna pay it on the 1st of the 4th. That's due. O2. 14.84. That's due on the 30th of the 3rd. You know what? When I took out this rolling contract with O2, the bill was £12. No, it wasn't O2. It was Virgin at the time. It was £12. And it's gone up to 14.84 in like 2 years. I mean, it's not too bad. It hasn't gone up that much. But you know, the benefit about me being on O2 is that I have Virgin Media broadband, and so I kind of get like a little bit of a boost and a little bit of a discount, which is kind of okay. So if you're looking for some ways to save money, that's a way to save money. And then we have Now TV, or Now, as they now call it. So the cinema is $8.99. And then we have the entertainment, which is $2.99, which is an offer from Now for the next 12 months. So it's $11.98. If you're, that's another thing. Now, if you're doing like Now TV, Now whatever, if you try and cancel now, they will offer you something. So they might tell you, oh yeah, we're going to do this. The entertainment costs $8.99 a month. And then you're like, do I really watch this? No. Okay, let me cancel. When you're in the process of cancelling, they're like, oh, we can offer it to you for $4.99 for the next 6 months. Bite their hand off. Take it. It doesn't really matter. It might save you £2, £3, £4 over the next couple of months, but it saves you money. Like I just got an email from now about entertainment. Instead of it costing me $6.99, it's going to cost me $2.99 for the next 12 months. I'm not complaining. It's £3. You know, like why would I complain? Anyway, so the cinema is due on the 1st of the 4th, and the entertainment is due on the 28th of the 3rd. And then the one I forgot, which is Monzo, which was $22.60. I need to pay more money on Monzo to just clear it off, to be honest. Don't ask. Which is $22.60, and that's due on the 30th of the 3rd. And so it's $93.73 plus $129.40 plus, what's that, $58.91. $58.91 plus $16.82. $58.91 from British Gas. I remember when I took out that contract from British Gas, it was £28. And then they said, no, we have to up your direct debit in order to cover your bills. Okay, fine. Anyway, $16.82 plus $17.06 plus $14.84 plus $11.98 plus $22.60 equals what? Did I miss something? I did miss one. I missed one. It's like, hold on. Capital One. Yeah, I missed Capital One. So Capital One is Capital One is $139.19, and that's due on the 1st of the 4th, and I've paid it already. So what ones have I paid? And I've paid Monzo. Those are the 4 I've paid. Plus $139.19, $504.53. Which is equal to $504.53 for bills. So 554.66 minus 504.53, £50 and 13 pence. Just gonna write that here. 50.13. So my expected expenses is car parking, which should be £8.20, and then groceries. I don't know what to do about this, because groceries, like when I calculated it yesterday, I should have like £40 left, and I was gonna put £20 into groceries, but I don't know. And I was going to put money in petrol, but there's no point because I've got money for petrol to last me for the next week. So that's okay. So I might put £20 into groceries, and then personal, I'll do £10. And then miscellaneous, I'll do £10. Which should come to 48, 10, 2, 3, 4, 48, 20. So my week total is 48, 20, oh God, plus 504.53. 552.73. Which is okay. Which should be enough. I need to print one more sheet, actually. I'm missing a sheet. I might just take one. Yeah, 552.73 is my week total. I might still... Oh, I need to print some more. I might steal one. Let me just take one from April. I need to print some more. Good luck to me. Because we still got one more week left. Oh, have we? No, we haven't actually. I'm thinking. No, we haven't. Yeah, because next week is a new month. We don't actually need this. So there's me overexcited. But yeah, I need to print new ones. And if you're wondering how I print them, I do actually have to cut the paper. So I have to take A4 paper and cut it into A5 paper. And then what's the word? And then I put them in the printer and then duplex print them in the printer. I actually have a laser printer. So yeah, this is all last year's stuff. This was last year's stuff. So yeah, anyway. Right, so we'll start doing next month. So we have April. So the month is April 2026. And the first starts on Wednesday. How many days are in April? 30. Let me have a look. Is it 30 days in April? Yeah, Wednesday the 1st and 30 days in April. So Wednesday the 1st and 30 days. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. That's it. So 30 days. And then I get paid on a Thursday. Friday, I'm getting paid on this week because it's Easter. So that's Good Friday, Easter Sunday, Easter Monday. So we're getting paid on that on Friday instead. And that's it. So, because I just basically copy and paste. So on the 1st, Sunday the 1st is now. What else gets paid on the 1st? 118118 RCN. Cap 1. Anything else on the 1st? No, that is it. The AA is on the 2nd. I know that much. Bupa. Car tax. No, my car tax is on the 1st. It's because it got changed because the 1st was on Sunday. Yeah. RCN, AA, British Gas is the month prior. O2 is on the 30th. That's okay. Anything else on the 2nd? Right, on the 3rd we have now. I've got this thing and I don't know why I don't use it. So on the 2nd we have the AA, BHF on the 16th. British Gas is going to be on the 30th. They said the 28th, 30th, 29th, 20th, yeah, because it's the Sunday. Bupa on the 2nd. Car insurance, that date has changed. And I think it's the 19th, which should be the 20th. I think I picked the date as the 19th or something. Car tax is the 1st. Disney Plus is on the 19th. Now is on the 1st, the 2nd. 1st, 2nd, 11th, and 28th. And then we have O2 on the 28th. Pure Gym on the 20th. RCN on the 1st. Spotify on the 22nd. And then Virgin Media on the 14th. And then we have 118 on the 2nd, but this time it's on the 1st. Aqua on the 20th. Or thereabouts. Barclay Card on the 12th. It's either going to be Friday or 13th, but I'll just write it here. Capital One on the 2nd, but Cap One this time is on the 1st. That's fine. Jaja on the 21st. Monzo on the 30th. I'm going to change this date of this Monzo because it's pissing me off. Nationwide on the 18th. PayPal on the 8th. Very is always on the 28th. And then Virgin Money. I put the 12th, but I'm pretty sure it's probably changed the week after. Let me see. It's due on the 12th of April. Okay, so Virgin Money. It's due on the 12th. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's it. I have no birthdays for that month. So that's it. We're done for next month. Anything to remember? No. Oh, remember. Print new sheets. So yeah, so that's what I've got to do. Print new sheets. And that is it. All right, let's stuff some cash. We're just going to keep it very, 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 very quick. So, here is the £5 that I won. I won the £5 from Park Dean, and I still have my little ticket from Park Dean, so I won £5, which was quite alright. Yeah, still have it. Park Dean Resorts, not too bad. So I still won £5, so I've got £5 extra. That's just going to sit in my purse, because it's always just going to sit in my purse, as per normal. So groceries, I said £20. So we've got £40 only to stuff. Not that much. It's the end of the month. So, hey, we can always start again next month. So groceries is 10. Personal money, I add the other £10, which makes 20. I don't need any health things because we've got enough soap in the house. I've got enough deodorant in the house. I don't need to buy anything else. I've got enough pads and tampons. So personal, I have £20, and then here, this money is for miscellaneous, which we'll just put at the back. And then I still have that money for petrol, which I'm going to buy anyway. So yeah, so that's it basically, guys. Wow, the video's like half an hour. So yeah, so that's it. Very simple, very easy. So have a good week. I will see you guys next week. Hopefully I feel a bit better and I haven't got so much of a cough anymore. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Enjoy your week. Have a lovely weekend. Bye-bye.